Hello, the anomalies on Chiquitita are very subtle. I use the ABBA Gold 92 CD for most of this. I did check it up with the 97 Astley mix, which is the only other mix I've got on the CD. And I've also played it out of phase. Playing it out of phase is a bit disappointing, really, because there's very little that you can hear. There's a huge amount of reverb going on there, and would probably cover up any edits or whatever that were audible out of phase anyway. Certain amount of time delay between the vocals as well, which is annoying. There's quite a heavy burst of reverb at 25-26 seconds on the word sorrow. It doesn't come at any other corresponding part in the song. You would have expected there to be some perhaps on the word tomorrow, for example, or in similar places in the second and third verses, which is not there. So I'm assuming that here they're covering up something, hiding some sort of mistake. It's the only reason I can think of, unless it was a complete accident. I've had a few questions about how you go about hearing anomalies in the first place. And one of the things that I do, and it's probably not very good, I don't really recommend it under normal circumstances, but if you're listening out for anomalies, it's very good. Put a pair of headphones on. Here's a pair of headphones. And play the music loud. That tends to increase the treble, especially on a relatively poor sounding sound card, like a laptop or something. I also, through experience really, tend to know where there's likely to be one. And then you're sort of in more of a position to be able to sort of work out what's going on there. For instance, this next one, we're going from a fairly sparse accompaniment with Agneta singing against just guitars and a piano to a more fuller backing, and so they're likely to have edited two different takes together for that, and the edit happens at 57 seconds, just as Agneta's singing the word quiet. The whole ambience changes. It could be seen as like a little glitch or something, but it isn't. It's just where the acoustic has completely changed. There's a squeaky noise at 107, just as a guitarist's fingers are moving around a guitar fretboard, followed by some strange rattly noise, which seems to be most obvious round about 111, 112. Not sure what that is. This one's quite interesting. The edit from the second verse into the first chorus, I'm pretty sure, is on the word no, and the way that they've chosen to cover that up is by bringing in some late backing vocalists. Now, what happens is that on the word Chiquitita, as in Chiquitita, you and I know, on the right hand side, at least according to the gold mix, there's some male vocals going itita, which tends to distract you for a second as the edit is performed at the word no. It's quite a complex one, but you really have to hear it. It's one of those you had to be there ones. Not at all sure about this one, but I think I can just about make out on the word grieving an extra voice going just as the word is finishing, but very dubious. There's a spitting sausage style crackle on the word cry. Right, this is a bit of a scoop for me really. I thought I would actually take the opportunity to work out what some of the backing vocals were. And this bit is one of the bits where relatively speaking, out of phase was quite good because you could really hear them straining away at their very top notes. But it's the bit that is, I've written it down. This is my notebook where I make my jottings down. There we go, with my scribble there. But here we go. Look, at 2:16. The words are, even though the sun is shining in the sky, so let me hear you sing some more the way you used to do, come on. Brilliant. What a masterstroke. As the first chorus ends and the final verse starts, you have a squeak at 2 minutes 43 seconds, just as a bass note comes in. So I would imagine that that is where the edit is between the chorus and the final verse. Okay, at 3:17, after Agneta sings the word "deny it," very, very dimly in the background, you can just make out where you would expect to hear boom, boom, as in on the bass piano, and I think there's a timpani drum playing there as well. It doesn't do that. It goes boom, thwomp instead. So I'd imagine that there's either an edit or a flub there of some description. Okay, the final anomaly that I've heard is at 3 minutes 29 seconds, where we're going back again into the second chorus, and here I think there's a click during the word Chiquitita. Certainly the backing vocals are different here from the first time. You haven't got those extra ones. The edit is in a different place, and again that would seem to be a strategy that they use quite a lot, so that you're not sort of second guessing where edit points are going to be, and it makes it a bit more of a continuous performance, if that makes any sort of sense at all. And as I'm making this video on the 2nd of January 2009, I'll take this opportunity to wish you all a very happy new year. A few weeks ago, I made a video with Skywatcher 17 and with MarkPMus 2 about the ABBA undeleted anomalies, and I put together a PDF because the anomalies were just far too long to go in one video. If anyone wants it, it's still here. It's totally free. Just contact me via YouTube and I'll get one out to you straight away. Thanks.